Howdy everybody, welcome back. It's been a minute since we've been down in the shop. Summer again, which means go back to work every freaking minute we can while the sun's shining and make a buck. But it is Saturday. I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to be camping right now at my buddy's cabin, but want to take the green truck. Turns out it's got no AC because, well, it's not charged and it's got a crack in the line. And four-wheel drive is not functional, and I need four-wheel drive to get where I'm going. And I ordered a new drive shaft to replace it, but they sent me the wrong one. So that's why I'm doing the intro now, before I lose calmness, battling with a beat up old drive shaft, trying to rebuild that. Once we get that done, we're going to be doing a little bit more on Grandma's truck. Just brief inventory, parts are lining up, trying to get everything, all my ducks in a row before I really start cranking away on Grandma's truck, and I am very close to just having a great majority of everything I need. I need adapter plate, exhaust manifold, and a turbo still, but everything else I have. And I got 4th gen Laramie seats last night. Found these babies on Facebook. Now I've seen these for sale before. I mean, it was 30,000 miles on this truck and it got rolled. The seats are absolutely perfect condition for 30,000 miles. No cracks, tears, whatever. They're great shape. It even came with the regular, doesn't have like the big console. It's got the 3rd seat in the middle just the way I want it. That way I don't have to use that stupid cup holder in the dash. I got cup holders right there. But like I said, I've seen these for $4 grand. I paid 550 bucks for both seats and the center console. Can't beat that, I'll tell you that much. And I need to get crush washers for reinstalling the injectors. I'm just going to lower the pop-off pressure on the stock 24 valve injectors to meet what the P-pump's specifications are, which is a little bit under 200 bar, I believe, something like that. I can't remember, gosh dang it. I'll look it up and remember. But P-pump 24 valve is going to go in there, and MD50 600 6-speed. But right now, let's go ahead and try to go to town and battle with this son of a gun. If I can rebuild this thing. I got all new U-joints, the right ones. Gosh dang it, I just hope they're the right ones. Well, just as I thought, Done Deer got the wrong parts. As soon as I saw the drive shaft sitting here, I thought, crap, got the wrong stuff. Even though I asked for these parts right here, I want to get the spicers, and they said the spicers fit both ends, but the end of the drive shaft versus that end of the drive shaft, different. These ones have the C-clips that go on the inside, the retainers, and where's it at? Down here on this goofy joint, they got them on the outside. So, got the wrong parts, boys. Got the wrong parts. The Napa's closed right now. This time, I'll take part of the blame, I guess. Getting better at using this new press. I hadn't used it before. Go in your home. There we go. Double tap. There it went. One mission accomplished. I'm gonna go check, see if I got any other drive shafts here that I could rob parts off of. And oh, while I'm thinking about it, this plug that would be on the truck side, if anybody's got one of those or has a link for one, let me know. But we also got to go down and look through the boneyard and see if I got any more AC lines from one of these parts trucks that I can put on the green truck so I can have air conditioning, because it is absolutely, it's not working out. It's already 80s. I don't think we're in the 90s yet, but it's hot. Oh, let's go check the boneyard, see what we got. This is, I believe, the drive shaft off my 96, and it was pretty fresh. The reason why it's not on my 96 anymore is because this is for automatic. Difference between them is the length. This is too long for an auto, but this bad boy is all good down here. So if I just take that off, swap that end out, I got a new U-joint for here. It's pretty scrapyard kind of a thing to do. These birds are, I don't like it. Even Boone, he's over there spotting them. Look at that. That's something's getting bad. Anyway, so I'm going to see about doing this because this drive shaft, I'm never going to use it for anything because it just doesn't fit. If you have a G56, you can stretch one of these to fit, but this thing is pretty damn tight. We can make it work. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to use it. If it's not in spec, if I feel like it's kind of sloppy, we ain't going to run it. I'll come up here and check her out. Might have to drop one of those vultures. Give them a warning. Get the hell out of here. There's freaking 4 of them chilling right there. What do I got down here? I think this truck's dry. Go up to another truck. Well, like I said, we got the wrong parts, and this time it was partially my fault. I had the correct one in my hand this time, but Taylor just showed up, and we're headed to O'Reilly because they're the only ones open right now. Maybe Reedby's. No. Napa's not open, so we are headed back to town. I'm gonna grab these so I can knock this off the freaking list. I'm gonna grab the old part to verify, but I think the old boy's got what I need there. I told him what I needed in detail. He says, got it. So, what truck? Couple of days since you guys saw me put that drive shaft back together. Everything actually went perfectly fine the first try I put it back together, except for there was a little bit of resistance. I couldn't figure out where it was from, but the drive shaft, like I said, I didn't want to use it because it was out of this truck originally. It was well, that drive shaft broke the transfer case, so I thought there might be something wrong with it, but it all checked out except for one little burr on the inside of this little coupler here, a little dust shield burr. And it had a little resistance going one way. You'll see it's not really in the best of shape right now. Yeah. I took it apart 3 times trying to figure out what the hell the problem was. And figured out what it was. Put it back together. Cleaned it up. And one of the needles fell out of the cap. And was in the bottom of the cap, actually. And when I put it in the press, it did not result very well for that cap. So the next day I was just going to go get a new cap. And well, I needed to get drive shafts for Grandma's truck later on. I figured, what the heck, I'll see if they can get me one of these. 3 hours later, they have the correct drive shaft in stock. I went and picked it up with my commercial account discount. It actually worked out to be very affordable. Like I said, I bought a new one online that was wrong for $300. I bought the right one in town for $300, and it's, where is it? It's laying right here. It's ready to go in the truck. So the green truck will have 4-wheel drive. Oh, yeah, look at that. The correct one and everything. Oh my goodness. Trying to save junk stuff sometimes doesn't pan out, sometimes it does. But, oh well, I had fun. Breaking stuff. What happened here is the cap got screwed up, and then trying to take that out, it got in sideways, and that 20-ton press is well worth 20 tons of, and it popped it, no problem. So, but while I was in there, I got the one for Grandma's truck. This is kind of sucks because this is the one that I had out of my 98. I had it rebuilt. It was lengthened 2.5 inches, but I only needed it to go 2 inches. So it was too long for the 98. So this was slightly too long for a G56. This one is for an NV5600. Look at the difference. Maybe, well, if we get it straight here, maybe 1/2 inch to 3/4. There's enough play in this that would be completely fine. But per my standards anyway. So I ended up buying this one. They swapped out the caps on this one so it'll work. So I'm not really stuck with this one. I could probably return it, but I figure I will have more project trucks later on. More parts, more the merry. So I'm going to go ahead and put the new drive shaft that is completely brand new underground, or what truck is this? Under the green truck. Gosh dang. Let's get it. And that was actually why I went to town, is to get reefer lines. and that's when I asked them about those drive shafts. So let's see if everything is expertly cataloged where it should be. Oh yes, all the straps and all the bolts in a bag in the back of the truck where they should be, so I can install them. Why is it that drive shafts are always such a pain in the asphalt? Got this one in finally. The inner clips to align it so that it's not, you know, off to one side, they were a little bit too thick, so I had to makeshift some, and now she's in there nice and perfect. I'm gonna get a zip tie, get that up on there, get my vacuum lines out of the way. But feels good to finally have four-wheel drive function on this bird. Oh man, look like my oil pan gasket's leaking a little bit. Go figure. Gonna be getting another one of these bad boys today, hopefully. If all goes to plan, rock and roll. I have never actually put this truck in four-wheel drive. Let's see if she works. Should have a four-wheel drive indicator. Oh, it'd be right there. Oh, let's take it outside and try it. I think the sensor's burnt out or wire's broken, but she was skid steer hopping. That means four-wheel drive's working. Yeah, she just sit and spin. There's no way, no how that thing would go up in two-wheel drive. It's like her in four-wheel, the light just don't come on. She works. One thing off the list, gosh dang. This will be the first time I've changed oil on this truck total. I've only driven it 100 miles or 150 or something. Most of the time I've had this truck, it's just been sitting getting worked on, rebuilding it. Can't quite get up in. Let's look inside that turbo right there. I'll be honest, I did not think the most of it because it's visually it looked like it got some dirt in it or something. So I was like, damn. But check this out. For a turbo that don't look good at all, it's one of the tightest turbos I've ever really experienced. So she seems to make decent boost. I just don't have enough fuel to do anything with it. I turned it up as much as I could without changing fuel plate, and then I don't know. I don't want to run anymore without, you know, probably getting some gauges or something in case anybody else drives it that doesn't know. Keep their foot out of it. But she's been doing good. Get this oil change done. I'll hop on the highway. I bought a new trailer hitch for it, but I gotta drill a new hole because it sticks out literally like 5 inches. I don't understand this. Bought just a simple 6-inch dropper from Harbor Freight so I could tow the little equipment trailer around with this truck because it's kind of a, look at, that's where the hole should be. That's where it's at back there. But this truck with these 35s and that airbag's pumped up a little bit, the 4-inch ain't quite enough, so we need to drop her down a little bit more. And that was actually why I went to town, is to get reefer lines, and that's when I asked them about those drive shafts. So let's see if everything is expertly cataloged where it should be. Oh yes, all the straps and all the bolts in a bag in the back of the truck where they should be, so I can install them. Alright, so the AC compressor is kind of exposed right now with that air, with the oil filter out of the way, so I was like, go ahead and change these lines. That's where it's cracked right there. But I am, by the way, full AC certified. Alright, that was one of the actual perks that came out of good old Wildtech, is I'm universal certified in refrigeration stuff. So I can legally do this, but HVAC unit is at Dad's house. But anyway, so they gave me the wrong parts. This one's the same, or I got this one, and they gave me both a high and a low side. Look at that, it's got a red cap, high side. It's got a black cap for the low side. But they're both identical lines. They are exactly the same. There's no difference in them at all. Oh my goodness. How in the hell did that happen? I was like, oh, those look kind of similar. Oh, whatever. Frickin' A. Oh well, just changing oil now. Oh, brother. We're down to our last filter. I have to reload. This is what's getting tiresome having all these trucks, is when you change oil, it costs you a house payment. Chuck. These older trucks are so simple to take the airbox off. Oh man, the new one's freaking, they're rough. Just like, don't forget to put the drain plug back in, don't forget to tighten the boot back up. What the hell? Is that one of them killer hornets? He dead. He gone. Oh shit, there's a freaking socket right there. Man, 7mm. Alright, we'll let that drain in there, check that oil in a minute. I'm gonna try putting one of these in the truck. Now the bolt pattern, like I said earlier, is gonna be different on the bottom. That's something we're just gonna have to overcome. That's all there is to it. Overcome. Let's get this automatic crap out of the way. I don't remember. What the hell? Let's come off a bumper. We don't need those where we're going. I'm gonna be flat out honest. I do not see those lining up anywhere near to what they need to be. Get out of the way, everything. If you guys have never picked one of these up, you're missing out. Alright, don't hurt the leather. Holy crap. Wow. Not even in the ballpark, not even 1/10 of 1%. So these are gonna have to come off, and I'll put the ones off of the regular truck on there. So I thought about just cutting these, tilting them and welding, but that ain't gonna be close, and I ain't gonna weld on this seat with those damn airbags in it, that's for sure. So we'll just grind those off, get some little bolts and put in there, make sure they're gonna have to be some really flat tops on there so they don't get in the middle, mess with the rails. But what do you guys think? That seat eats up some real estate right there. So it's going to be black carpet, which is laying over there, black roof, and then it's just going to the standard door stuff like this. I'm not going to do anything different with this. These are the ones that came out of it. Clean them up with the pressure washer. They turned out pretty good. And then the dash is going to be the same color. It's actually kind of like a darker purple. There's part of the dash right there. I don't know what happened to the glove box. I only got a gray one right now. I'll have to look through all my inventory. But the dash is ready to go. That thing's ready to go. One big thing, since I deleted all the insulation right here because there's just If you guys lurked on these trucks before, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's really terrible. Gets in the way. You cannot get to the top of the engine very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try some of this stuff. I don't know how much this is going to actually help, but I'm going to put some on the outside here just to mainly calm down the noise inside the cab. It's not, I mean, it's an older truck. They're going to be kind of noisy. That truck, very noisy inside the cab. It's not that nice. But my 98, pretty nice. Not too bad. It's got good insulation, I guess. They changed something along the way. But we're going to try this. I have the new stuff. Let's see here. That foam black mat thing. Need to clean that one up a little bit. Put her underneath there. But I'm going to sit in this thing. Gosh dang it. Yeah, she needs to be dropped down about a mile. It's gonna be so nice. If you haven't, I know a tradesman truck is affordable, but just a seat that slides front and back and then the back tilts doesn't quite get it done. It's so much nicer to have the bottom here that tilts up, slides around. This one's got an arch support, heated and cooled. And since I have the center console with the cup holders in it, I'm gonna delete the cup holder in the dash, and I'm gonna put my switches and stuff for this. So I'll have a nice spot for that. I think it'll be pretty nifty. I think this actually needs to slide out about a mile as well. But yeah, I am gonna go up to the house, oh, if I don't fall out of here, and have lunch, and then we are headed down the hill to get adapter plate, because the one on Grandma's truck, one that came off of it, unfortunately, I don't know how bad it is. It blew that out. Actually, I don't know. It's not really that bad, but I found one for 150 bucks. I'm gonna go get that, and a transfer case that's already rigged up with a 29 spline. Save me a little bit of time. Just get something that's already built, and it was just refurbished, so it should be good to go. Where's them seats? Look how much lower the seats sit. What does it entail to take these off? That's what we need right there, is these things. That's gonna be fun, deleting those. Whew. What have we got ourselves into? Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It's very much all over the place. Per usual, everything did not go to plan. But at the end of the day, I'm inside an awesome shop. So by that definition, everything is going awesome. Hope you guys have a great day, great weekend. And subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to that 50,000 marker. I will be giving away a toolbox or a jacket to one winner. They have their choice between the two. Oh, there's the green truck. All done-ish. There's always more things. Holy crap. Alright guys, subscribe, like the video, comment below what you guys think about that Larry May interior. I gotta clean it up. You always gotta work for a little bit cheaper price. But see you guys.